Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh boy, what a day today was. No, this is not a troll. I saw it in the chat. This is not a troll. It is not bait. I will start off, get it all out of the way. I'm fine. I'm fine. All the guns are fine. All my sweet ladies are still at home. It's all good. This has been one heck of a day. Hello everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. As this is a special story time stream, I don't know if it's going to be very long tonight, but we're still here. I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad we had so many people wait. So many people seemed very concerned about me, which is great. Blink twice. You're being told to make this video. No, I wanted to make this video. I am going to milk this for all it's worth. How many ATF agents did it take to bring me down? They didn't bring me down, so I'm still here. We're all good. But yeah, so story time stream. I guess it's the first time I've done something like this, so hopefully it'll go okay. I'm not the best at just sitting here and talking, but we'll figure it out. Do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed to this channel and you want to watch me play video games or do streams or whatever, subscribe to the channel. Do all the other YouTube crap, like the video and everything. Share it. Bring some people here. They can hear what happened to me today. They can hear about my day. Did they have low? No, they did not have level 4 plates, as far as I could tell. No, actually. So, as far as I could tell, I don't think like if you're gonna wear level 4, you gotta have it in a carrier, like what I've got. You'd say put my dog on the mic, but the ATF probably killed it. There is no dog in my house, fortunately. So that's probably why I'm still here and able to stream. There's no dog in my house, so. But yeah, oh man, so God, I had a long. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess Veri does count as a dog. Hopefully she'll show up and be able to hear the story. Did they get the neighbor's dog then? I hope not. I like my neighbors. No dog in the house anymore. But you know, I had a long day at work. It's kind of a tough day today. I was tired. I found out after my contract is up, they're going to be downsizing and laying people off. So I after my contract is up, I won't be working there anymore. Which, I mean, that was already the plan because the way things were going, I didn't want to work there anymore. But I found that out today. So gonna need to start working on some way to make money again, which if you do want to help me out with that, shameless plug, there is ways you can support me, such as Ko-Fi, or if you look in the link tree in the description, you can pick yourself up something nice from a couple different places and use code JMeZZ and save some money. Get yourself something pretty and save a little and help me out while you're at it. There's a shameless plug right there. No, there will not be an OnlyFans. I'm not that kind of content creator. If only Katie was here to hear this. Feet Finder? Oh no. Did one of the Twitter freaks call? I mean, I don't know actually. So, discount code. If you go into the link tree, that should be in the description of this video, probably, or on my channel. There's a couple different places where it'll say use code JMeZZ at whatever place. You make sure you type in that promo code when you buy something, buy a cool fancy laser cut mag or other things like that, you know, that kind of thing. Racking guns with no socks. So anyway, tough day at work. Had some other things going on that were just bugging me. Long day at work. I get home and I've changed out my work clothes. I'm just chilling, and all of a sudden, no, I'm not Hoffman. Well, I mean, I am always barefoot, like in my house, but I'm not barefoot like in public like Hoffman is. But, but you know, I get home, I'm chilling, you know, get my comfy clothes on, relaxing. We're just getting started, Solomon. We're just getting started. So I got my clothes on and everything, and I'm just chilling. as you do when you get home, being exhausted from having a terrible day at work. And then all of a sudden, there's ATF agents at my house. Just like, they're just here. They're saying, "Hi, we need to talk to you." Okay. So of course, they come up, they introduce themselves. I don't even remember their names now. Which I mean, I at the time I was a little nervous. So never had the feds called on me before. Didn't realize I had gotten that. I'd gotten that popular. So we're from the ATF, blah blah blah. Is that we're here to follow up because someone has filed a report against you. It's like, oh really? Well, wonder what they reported. And they read like they had like the text of the report or whatever. They had it written down, and I don't remember it verbatim, but they're like, this individual owns many ghost guns. They use the term ghost guns. And it's like this individual has threatened to use their ghost guns on political adversaries. Which no, the most I ever say is stack up or shut up, which basically means leave me alone. Go spooky, spooky ghosty guns. Yeah, they made sure to say ghost guns several times in this report. Did they have the cool holographic embossed business cards? No, they didn't have any cool like cards or anything. How did they get my IRL address? I'm getting to that. Just sue that reporter. Yeah, I really wish I could. I may not. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Honestly, that's the thing. I'll get there. I will get there. Hold on. I got coffee. Someone called them ghost gun busters. That's good. That's a good one, Topic Cat. Hello, low point. You're here just as I'm getting started. Anyway, where was I at? Where was I at? ADHD moment. Where was I at? They were at my house. They were talking about this report, right? Okay. They got the holographic business cards. That's when oh, this is a beer stream. Well, I don't personally partake in beer, but I got my coffee, so enjoy yourself. Parts kit win. I wish we should get someone from High Point to participate in Minecraft stream at some point, and we'll just bug them about parts kits the whole time. At least it wasn't swatting. Yes, and I will get to that too, because I have been threatened with swattings before, but I don't think my personal information has been. I don't think I've been doxxed, so I think that's not. I don't think that's the problem. I think I'm okay. Anyway, oh my god, my allergies. That's another thing. My allergies are awful today. So just to pile that on top of everything else. You are preventing y'all. I'm ADHD. You're preventing me from telling the story. I keep getting distracted by the little words. So what happened was, so they're in my house and they're telling me about this report, and they've got like the text transcript of it. Butterfly shiny, yeah, but shiny butterfly. Anyway, they've got the text of the report. Like, this individual has posted that they're in possession of multiple ghost guns, and has said they will use their ghost guns against political adversaries. Which I'm not even very political. Like, my politics are, I want gun, leave me alone. Like, so that doesn't make any sense. And they're like, okay, this is the really funny part. So, and they talked about this user has also threatened to kidnap political adversaries and people that are anti-gun. I was like, well, no. I only say that I'm going to kidnap the people that subscribe and are my friends. For starters, I'm not gonna kidnap people I don't like. But so obviously this person is trying to use like the jokes from my following and our community against me for this, and it's just ridiculous, right? I mean, like, anyone that takes 10 seconds to be like, oh, he's referring to the Discord server that's called the Friendship Basement, where all the friends are locked up and they're made to watch my content. Which go join the Discord, by the way, if you haven't. It's in the pinned comment or pinned chat, whatever. Actually, talk to them instead of invoking. Well, so I didn't really have. I don't really. I can't afford a lawyer, but I didn't really have to say much. That's the thing. Like, you have to have some sort of action to press charges against. Yeah. So anyway, they're reading me this report or whatever, and then like the guy that's like there's a couple agents, and the guy that's reading it, he looks at me and goes, bruh, I looked at your socials and like there's nothing. Like, you're clean. Like, I don't see anything. I was like, well, yeah, because I mean, I can be a little goofy. I can be a little goofy on Twitter, but I'm careful, right? They looked at my memes, then they probably did, but you know, as we all know, my Twitter account is a satire account, so yeah. So you know, they tell me about this report and everything, and of course these guys, they're obviously just chilling. Like, they don't actually want to be here, which is great because I don't want them to be here either. Like, I want to get the feds out of my house. So they just tell me about this report, and they're like, you know, it's just, you know, it's just a report. We got to follow up on it. And I'm guessing, like, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the ATF's meme review. And I'm guessing this report must have actually happened like before I removed a lot of my gun content from Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, from YouTube, because back when PSR was getting hit really hard and other creators were getting purged, like, I was like, okay, I'm just going to put all my stuff on Odyssey, and maybe I'll put like YouTube shorts or something on my other channel. I don't know. So let's give me straight. Someone legit did the Twitter meme of, hey, at ATF. Yes, they did. They did. You can't believe Finn Boyardee is probably going to be in Fed documents. I gotta kind of wonder if they're on my Discord server. I don't know. That is what those of you that are in my server, this is the explanation of the everyone ping today. Don't post any illegal stuff in my server. I don't want anybody getting raided. You're the Fed in my server. You know what, Neko? I believe it. I believe it. If they have been to your house, they're in all of your socials. Yeah, no doubt. But I mean, I am just a humble, silly guy on the internet. There's nothing they can hold against me. One day the ATF will go to Chef's house and call him Finn Boyardee. I mean, we're all probably on lists. That's how the government works. But yeah, so where was I at? We all are. Let's be, yeah, we all are. Where was I at? Right. Yeah. So they're telling me all this stuff, and it was the report. The report was against my YouTube account. So not even Americans still on the list. Yeah, probably. How did you identify they weren't randos? So me and my multiple boating accidents just want to be left alone, thinking, no, we are past boating accidents. We own our guns proudly, and we say that you should leave us alone because we don't want to use them. We don't want to. Doesn't mean we can. But I mean, like, it wasn't like that. They're like, one of the first things they said to me was like, nah, bro, we're not here to arrest you. You're fine. Chill. So that was good. At least, you know, they didn't do anything like that. I did not get handcuffed today. But yeah, so that they tell me about this, and I'm like, so what? Tell me about this report. And I'm like, yeah, it was an anonymous report that was out of state, sent to us, and of course, like, we're obligated to follow up on it, blah blah blah, whatever. So where did the report come from? He's like, oh, it was somebody in California. Okay, it was somebody in California. So some Californian stumbled across my YouTube channel, probably, and decided, yeah, the stream is doing numbers. Yeah, some Californian stumbled across my YouTube account, YouTube whatever channel, and I don't know which one it was. They didn't tell me which one it was. I assume it was my other one because like there was actual guns there. But some random idiot stumbles across my YouTube and reports it to the feds. Like, it's so dumb, right? Like, imagine how ass-mad you got to be to take the time to file a proper report. And that's the thing too. Like, so I know some people don't like the fact that I don't hate my local law enforcement, but y'all just don't know how like a small town law enforcement works. Like, because like they were just like, yeah, this person probably went and like filed this report in person too. Like, so someone was so mad about my YouTube channel that they went and why are you playing copyright music now, stupid? Play my non-copyright music. I don't need a thing. Anyway, me when everyone on the server is now on a new list, yeah. The ATF listened to the basement ASMR. I don't know. I wonder if they did. That was obviously a joke though. Oh man, the ASMR was fun though. Really. Where we at? Okay, yeah. So someone, some rando from California was so mad about the existence of my YouTube account that they physically went in person to an ATF office in California to file an anonymous tip against me. Like, who even does that? It is so funny because you know, we all know that we none of us here enjoy the existence of the ATF. None of us here think that the NFA should exist. Was the ATF or local law enforcement? Okay, so I'll get to that in a second. So it was the ATF that showed up, and so I will give them credit. These ATF guys that showed up at my house, they seemed like they just really did not want to be there. They did not care. Under brewing the NFA isn't constitutional. I know, and I hope that they hurry up with that. Which if I'm sure all of you do, but if you don't, go and lend your support to Fudbusters, Matt. Like, I'm pretty sure like he's doing some legal stuff about that. I got sidetracked again talking about Fudbusters. So yeah, like they're there, but they're just like, I could tell like they didn't really care, right? Which I'm fine with, because like, if you don't care, then I don't care. You can get out of my house. No feds in my house, please. You know, surely the ATF should exist as a supermarket or something. Fudd has his hands full with the auto card. Yeah, that is true. I did like the auto key card stuff. Yeah, that's I hope he's able to pull something off with that. That one is ridiculous. Like, that's got to be the most ridiculous thing ever. JMeZZ took the time of the entire state's ATF field dudes. Statistically, you saved at least $0.5. That's the thing too, right? There were like, there's one ATF office in my entire state, and it is not that close to me. So they had to go out of their way, and they're probably literally are like like the only ATF agents in my entire state, and they had to go. And they had to come up and follow up on a pointless call to some purple moron that posts pictures of guns on Twitter. It's the stupidest thing. Thanks for getting all of your basement friends on a list. You're welcome. You're probably already on the list to begin with. It's fine. It's fine. Literally a year ago, I was nobody. I mean, I'm still kind of nobody, but I was even less of nobody than I am now. Like, it's not my fault if you're on a list. You're already on one. But yeah, no, I wasted the state's resources for a little while over some idiot in California. We're going on a trip in our government piece of shit doing 95. Hope we don't die. Nah, I I have no intentions on getting in a shootout with federal agents. I like living, and you know that's the thing too. Like I tell people, like, yes, like, you know, free men don't ask. We want all these unconstitutional gun laws to be repealed, but don't commit a felony and post it on Twitter. Like, that's stupid. That's stupid. Free men may not ask, but smart men don't tell. And I'm like that, and this is part of the reason why I'm always very clear. Like, when I post stuff about printed guns, I do not do anything that is federally illegal, because something like this, and it's not just because of me, it's because I have family that lives in close proximity to me that could get hurt if something happens. So yes, I'm all about the fight. I'm all about the fight of getting this stuff thrown out, but I also want to do it in a way that doesn't get people hurt or killed. So, hello, ATF agents probably watching this stream. Nah, bro, they seem like they were totally done with me. Like, they were checked out. Hopefully I won't hear from them again anytime soon. Do they even care about the plastic stuff, really? So, what? I sound like a responsible gun owner? What? I sound responsible? Since when? Free men don't ask, smart men don't tell. The quote goes hard. Yeah. You can quote me on that. It does go hard. But yeah, so yeah, they obviously, because of the nature of my content, they knew that I built homemade guns. But like, Jim has admitted to being smart. I didn't admit to being smart. I just admitted to being responsible. What was I saying? God, I'm so glad that y'all are chatting so much, but you keep distracting me. It's fine, keep chatting, but it's distracting me. So yeah, obviously they knew that I built guns. Like, that's like most of my content is revolving around building guns. Like, when I am sitting here just playing a video game, I've got a printed gun on me. Like, that's my whole thing. I'm trying to get it more exposed. We're gonna get a 5-hour stream out of this. Oh, I hope not. But anyway, so obviously I knew about that, but like, they didn't even ask to look at my guns. Like, they didn't. They're like, show us the guns, so we know that they're not full auto or whatever. Which, I mean, none of the lowers I've printed can be converted to full auto anyway, because like the U-bar and the Firebolt can't support autos here, so it's not like I could do it anyway. But so, you know, they didn't even add. They seemed like, it seemed like talking to me was like their last little thing on the checklist, right? Yes, they did have a warrant. So it seemed like they had gone through the whole thing, and like the last little check mark they had to get was, oh, we got to go talk to the guy and tell him he got reported. That's kind of what it felt like. So it wasn't anything too ridiculous, but of course I want to milk it for views and stuff. But it's interesting to talk about. And so after that happened, I was initially kind of worried they couldn't have made a phone call. Well, I guess, like, I don't know, maybe like they're obligated to go in person. I don't know. I don't know how the feds work. So you had one of your test prints go full auto. Oh, well, that's not good. Calibrate your printer. Full auto would not be a fun thing if it's, like, you know, accidental. That seems like it'd be kind of terrifying. Where are we at? God, y'all keep distracting. It's fine. FGC9 had a oops with the firing pin. Oh yeah, that'd be a problem. You gotta make the firing pin right. Y'all are so distracting today. Gotta check in person for like liability reasons. That's where we're. Yeah, they gotta check in person for liability reasons. They'll never call first and give opportunity to destroy evidence. That is true. That is very true. That is very true. They will not do that. That actually makes a lot of sense now that you mention it. But so I was actually kind of worried that maybe my personal info had like been leaked or something. I've been doxxed, because like I have had people like threaten to say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna SWAT you. I'm gonna call the FBI on you. Blah blah blah. I hope they like. I had literally had one guy in my replies on Twitter one time saying like, I'm gonna call the ATF and I hope they shoot you. Like people. There are people on Twitter. There are people on Twitter that want me dead because I have a purple gun. Like that's how crazy people are. Of course, makes you wonder about known to Leo. Oh, no, all the people that are known to the feds, yeah, like they were intentionally ignored. That's what I think anyway. Twitter moment, yeah, Twitter moment. I think of making a Hello Kitty pink FNX 45. That would be fun. That would be fun. I have a couple projects. I'm working on making my first 80% lower. I want to make Spooky's new Deviant, the AR-AK hybrid. And I saw something about the Yeet 22 pistol is in beta, and all you need is a barrel liner for that, which I've already got. That'll be fun. You have the best OPSEC in the world, and the feds will still find you if you have any online presence. That is true. That's absolutely true. They can do that. The boomer outrage at PSR's new Nod song was brilliant. Yes, that was really funny. That was really funny. I love PSR. He's great. I wish he would come on the channel with me sometime and play Minecraft and talk about printed guns. Right, baby blue, bullpup, Reki, Ruger will happen. Review on the PSR upper win. When y'all buy me one, how about that? How about that? That costs money. That costs lots of money. Buy me one. Buy me one. I'm broke. What does known to Leo mean? No, yes, it does mean known to law enforcement. Yes, usually like a bad event happens in a gun-free zone, and the news people say, "Oh yeah, the FBI knew about this person." Yeah, that's the kind of thing we're talking about there. But yes. Oh, where was I at? Set up one of those streamers buy me things. I actually have something kind of like that. If you want to just send me money, you can anonymously send me money through Ko-Fi down there. I also have like a throne in my link tree, which is like stuff like you can like buy me a roll of filament, or like some like it was around my birthday. Someone like suggested like you can send suggestions, or like you should put this gaming keyboard on here so people can fund it, and then like no one ever funded it. So it's like, okay, whoever was going to buy me that gaming keyboard, I guess just kind of dipped out. But you know, I mean, so I've got stuff you can support me or send stuff if you'd like to, which I kind of would need. I always need a little help, because especially when my contract's about to be up at work and I need to find another job. Yeah, but I wish I could do this as a job, but you know, that's just about impossible. You're broke too? Yeah, it'd be like that. We're all broke here. But anyway, we had got to where, all right, I thought I'd been doxxed, so I was worried, because people had like legitimately sent me like swatting threats before. And of course, some people didn't get mad at me for this, but you don't know how a small town PD works. So I went to the police department and told them, yeah, someone sent the feds after me, and they're like, bro, what? Like they were like the local PD was like pissed off that someone sent the feds after me. Make a rainbow gun that has no rifling. Yeah, no, that would be illegal. That would be illegal. You can only have a smooth bore rifle if it's black powder. So yeah, be careful about that. Anyway, I think it's more fair to say you don't know how small cops in your small. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, that's true. Because I live in a 2A sanctuary county, so like I'm not even 100% sure. Like even if the feds even if the feds wanted to do something, I don't really know if they would have been able to. That's another thing, right? I don't know if they would have actually been able to do anything, because like I live in a sanctuary county. Like we have basically said here, like yeah, you know, feds get out, like, you know, people can have their guns. And like I also live in one of the most, maybe not the most, but one of the most gun friendly states. I also live in like the safest little town in my state. So like nothing happens here. Like I have the chillest, we have the chillest cops in the world. Like they don't care. Like I've had like cops stop me and like, I just letting you know your tail lights out or whatever, and I've got like one of my ARs in the seat, and they're like, that's your gun? I was like, yeah. It's like, okay, just keep your hands on the steering wheel until I get back to my car, and they're done. Like so like when you live in a state where like over half of the population is regularly carrying, like it's just different with the police here. You've had not one single positive experience with law enforcement. And I mean, I get that. I know this. Like, if you live in a blue state or if you live in a big city, like if you don't like police and you live in a blue state or a big city, that is completely justified. That is completely justified. I live in a deep red state in a little town that is the safest town in this entire state. We are in completely different worlds. So I completely understand. And anyway, I go and I'm just I mean, Selman, aren't you from New York? Like, if you are, I think, are you from New York? You're from somewhere terrible, and I understand. If your law enforcement is the same way, half the time they want to shoot the guns because they're cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, someone's from California. Yeah, right. It's gas that's from New York. Small town cops hit different. No pun intended. Yeah, that's true. But anyway, so I go, like, after this happens, like, okay, did someone dox me? What's going on? So I go to my local PD. And I just talked to one of the officers, and he's a chill guy. Like, I tell him, you know, hey, I do gun content on YouTube. He's like, oh, so like Brandon Herrera, Garand Thumb is like, I love gun YouTubers. So it's like, okay, so we've already got some bond here. So I'm telling him, like, you know, that someone sent the feds after me. He's like, what the hell? Like, and then, like after that initial kind of shock, he's like, well, you know, that means you've made it, right? Like, you're an official gun content creator because someone sent the feds after you. I was like, hey, that's true. And we also talked about, like, we talked about FPS Russia, and like that, what happened to him was terrible. So, and he was like, yeah, from the sounds of it, like, since they reported your YouTube, it sounds like, yeah, you probably weren't doxxed. Because I asked him, like, is there anything suspicious happening, like, at my address, right? He's like, no, absolutely not. He said because it was against YouTube, what probably happened was someone filed the complaint with the feds. They went to YouTube because YouTube has, like, a department for that, apparently. Denver PD will leave you in a car on the train tracks. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So yeah, so the feds went to YouTube, said, "Oh, hey, yeah, we're doing a thing. We need the information," and like, I mean, I want to get monetized on YouTube, so they have my phone number on YouTube. Like, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I work on OBSEC, but like, you know, you're never gonna get completely around it. Anyway, where was I at? Right. So they went to YouTube, probably subpoenaed them. That's why I said this probably happened months ago, because this is a process, right? And so they got the stuff, and then like they sent it from like the California ATF office to my state, which I live in the Southeast. That is as specific as I get. I live in the Southeast. So they send it all the way across the country to the tiny little ATF office in my state. That probably has like 3 people working there. We're all in the same. Oh, we're in the same region. Cool. Based fellow Southeastern Chad. Yes, exactly. honestly, if YouTube has a liaison thing with the feds, they probably don't even need a subpoena. I mean, probably, I don't know. I have never mentioned the exact state I'm in. No, I have not. I keep that secret. I keep that secret. I don't even let y'all know what my real skin tone is. Like, I'm careful. So yes, like probably was not doxxed, which I mean I am careful about that. You hauling past the 762 by 39. Speaking of, did I mention I'm going to build the Deviant? Yeah, I did mention that because my dad has like a lot of 762 by 39 just laying around, and I want a gun that I can just tactically acquire some ammo from my dad and go mag dump at the range. Anyway, so yeah, I talked with him, and hello, Dark Horse. You're late. You've missed most of the story. Is it possible to make a printed SKS? I do not know. The way an SKS is made, like those older rifles, I don't think you'd be able to with the way the receiver is regulated. I don't know if it'd be possible. It's a falling, but yeah, I'm talking about like the receiver is like a little block that goes into the stock. I don't know if like you'd be able to make the receiver. I don't know. Goes young Dark Horse, he's short. His little legs can only carry him so far. It is true, he is short. So yeah, after talking with the cops, after talking with the local PD for a minute, I'm like, okay, so like, if anything happens though, if anyone like actually tries to SWAT me, or like, you know, threatens me, like what should I do? Because I'm like a year ago I was just some guy nobody cared about that like occasionally like printed a gun, right? And I mean I'm still not popular by any means, but I am exponentially more popular than I was a year ago. People didn't think the Plestikov would work either. I mean, yeah, but nobody would blame me for going dark if that happens. Yeah, but I mean, I do not intend to ever go dark. Anyway, so I asked him, like, if that happens, well, what do I do? Well, he's like, well, first of all, think about where we live. Stuff like that doesn't happen. So he told me, and of course, I mean, I know some of these guys now, so he's like, if we get a call saying something crazy is going down at your house, we're not going to go kick the door in. Like, the police department here, like, actually has a thing, like, they don't want to do no-knock warrants. Like, they're against it, which is another thing, like, completely different than other police departments. So, your PD would fry you 0 questions asked. Yeah, no, exactly. No, like I said, if you live in a big city, if you live in a blue state, and you don't like cops, you are 100% justified. But where I am, for the most part, I don't gotta worry about the stuff that y'all do. Like, I don't gotta worry, man. Like, that's not a thing here. So sheriff's offices are based. Yeah, that's true. Like where was it in Illinois where like all the sheriffs were like, nah, bro, we're not gonna do nothing. I think you live in a blue city in a red state. Oh, well. Yeah. Like I said, big city, blue state, wherever. Yeah, it's gonna suck. I live in a red state in a very, 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 very safe place. So but they told me, like, yeah, like if something like that happened, like where I live, stuff like that doesn't happen. So like if they get if the only wannabe oorah cops like no knocks, that is true. Like the guy I talked to was like, yeah, no, we don't like no knocks because that's dangerous for everybody involved. Like that's just he told me like no knocks are awful. Local JMeZZ PD, next time the feds come around, give us a call. Yeah, but so he's like, you know, if there's a crazy call, and you're talking about, like, I live in the safest neighborhood, in the safest town, in the safest part of my state, right? So, like, if something like that happens, like, we'll come out there and, like, we'll yell at you over a megaphone. Like, we're not going to we're going to make our presence very well known. So, like, if anything happens, they're just like, hey, come out and talk to us. So, which, I mean, that's reassuring. I'm glad no one's going to kick my door in if some psycho tries to get me swatted. Yeah, and like, it's just like, And it's like, you know, and maybe it's also because JMeZZ lives in the equivalent of Plano, Texas or something. Yeah, I guess. And I guess it's also just because, like, maybe now a lot of the guys that are here, that, at least like the cops that I've met here, they're all younger guys. They're like my age or even younger. So like they know about all this stuff, right? They know swatting is a thing. They know, like, they're more pro gun. Like, so there are some positives out there. Yeah, no boomer cops. Yeah, there are some positives out there. So what's this black magic? Yeah. But anyway, after talking with homeboy for a while, like it was all good. It was all chill. Maybe James is a secret boomer. I am in my, like, well, I just had a birthday recently. I'm in my late 20s now. I'm in my late 20s now. I'm only a boomer when it comes to certain technology. Secretly a FUD? No. You're 39. Oh wow. 30-year-old boomer. I'm not 30. I'm under 30. I'm in my late 20s. Not 30 yet. 45 ACP, the Lord's caliber. Use an orange beanie. Oh no. Maybe during hunting season I'll do an orange. I do like to go hunting, but I hunt with a 3D printed AR. Like, how'd you hide the basement full of fans from them? Oh, they didn't even bother to look. They walked in the door and chatted with me, like, right there. And then, like, they were like, all right, we out. Like, they didn't want to look around. They didn't want to see anything. Like, it was all good. Did they ask about pizza rolls? They did not. They did not. I think I'm out of pizza rolls. They didn't have any anyway. But it seemed like it was just kind of the situation where, like, they don't actually want to be here. I don't want the feds to be here, so get out of my house. Get out of my house. Thank you for telling me about the retard in California. Bye-bye. You know, that kind of thing. So, all in all, it was definitely a little unsettling as it was happening. But now it's just hilarious. Honestly, it's very funny. What they say about the Tannerite field taxidermy dog? I think they were smart enough to stay clear of it. They didn't ask about the Claymore Roombas either. These are all memes, agents that are watching right now. They're all memes. You should know this. Do your internet research. Next, the Californians are going to send Californian ATFs to get you. That would be scary. But like, someone jokingly said, you know, like if the ATF comes with a message, you call the local PD, they'll handle it. Like, if like some out of state ATF agents came into my to a sanctuary county and tried something, I guarantee my local PD would be very, very upset with them. So, did they give me a business card? No, they did not. They did not give me a business card. Like, it was a very quick thing. That's why I said it felt like, yeah, I was literally the last. I was literally the last thing on the checklist. But, I kind of want. Of course, at the time, I'm like, all right, time for the feds to go. You've been here long enough. But at the time, now that I think about it, I kind of wish I could have asked them, just like, while you're here, let me evangelize a little bit. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the constitutionality of the National Firearms Act? I would have loved to hear, like not as an agent, what is your personal opinion? I would have loved to know that, because if they had said anything based, I would have said, you need to leave the ATF right now. So, you have the California guys watching this and seething that nothing happened. It's probably someone that, like, saw me and reported and then, like, blocked me. I don't know. I mean, they did take the time to report me. So, you heard of our Lord and Savior Kalashnikov? Yes. So, you're sabotaging them from the inside. But I would have been curious to know what their thoughts were, because they actually did mention, like, pistol braces, and like, yeah, we know, like, pistol braces are in a weird thing right now. I was like, that's gonna get solved. The court's gonna take care of it. And they're like, yeah, you're probably right. The court's gonna take care of it. It's no big deal. So I was like, okay, at this point, like, these guys don't want to be here. They just want to leave. So, like, yeah, okay. that's when I started to relax. So, courts do take forever. That is true. That is true. But I don't know that's the story. That's what happened. Um, it's no big deal, says the guys that made it a big deal. I know. I mean, they didn't. In all fairness, the guys that showed up at my house did not treat it like a big deal. At the very least, I will give them that credit where credit is due. Right? I will give them that. You didn't get the ID of the guy who reported you, so we'll talk about that. It was an anonymous report from California. So there's not really much that can be done. And that's actually something when I was talking with my local cop that he was a really cool guy too. Like aside from the fact that he's a cop, I would hang out with him. Like I would play video games with that man. He was a cool guy. He was like, yeah, so since it was because me and him got to talking about this after the fact. Surely he's watching the stream. I mean, maybe, cop friend, if you're watching this, let's play Minecraft and talk about things sometime. I don't know. As a content idea, I know, right? So he could be any one of us, yeah. So we're talking about that, and he was like, yeah, with anonymous reports like that, it's hard to like do anything about it, especially like at the federal level and all that. So there's 110% someone from an LA agency is in here. I mean, probably, Minecraft Zatsu with base police. But you keep getting me sidetracked. Well, we talked about it. He's like, yeah, anonymous reports like that's not a whole lot of you, but he told me, he's like, if there ever is a false report against you that comes to us, like not at a federal level, but to the local PD, he was like, we will make sure we will do everything in our power to make sure we find who it is that files a false report against you. And he said like here it's a felony. And he said coincidentally, in California, filing a false report like that is a felony. So he's like, if someone files a false report about you like that and we're able to find them, we will charge them. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. You said you were going to get a 5-hour stream out of this. Probably not. I mean, you never know. It's been nearly an hour already. Jeez. Wow. The story is ending, so probably 1 hour stream. Yeah, I mean, unless like the person hates guns so much they remove their own gun rights. I know, right? Watch out for a Fed posting on the Discord server. Blue team has a spy on us. JMeZZ local PD getting a false report for JMeZZ. I don't know who you are, but I will find you and I will Minecraft you. 5-hour Ready or Not stream win. I don't know, man. I don't know. Speaking of feds though. Dark actually bought me the Fed Simulator game, Ready or Not. So I might play it sometime. I don't have TF2, unless, well, like I guess you mean Team Fortress 2. I don't have that. I have Titanfall 2, but Ready or Not stream now. God, did I even have it downloaded? Like he bought it for me. I don't even know if I have it downloaded. TF2 is free, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. That is the best price. Ready or Not is pretty awesome. I think I've seen. I think that's the one. I think it's like the Fed Simulator one that I've seen. Not the body cam one, but the other one. AQW stream. What is AQW? Download it. Let's get Goober Team 4 together. I'll try to make sure I've got it downloaded. But yeah, no, that's the end of the story. I don't know. You got anything you're curious about? Anything you want to know? I did say this was probably not going to be like a super long stream, but it's a Flash game you're talking about. Oh, okay. You know, I remember playing Flash games as a kid, like at school. We would use all those different proxy websites so we could go play Flash games. Or was I wearing thigh highs when they showed up? No, I don't own any thigh highs. I am not a programmer. I don't own any. What's the playbook if that happens to anyone else? I mean, if it happens to you, like Newgrounds, yeah, I remember Newgrounds, yeah. If something like this does happen to you, like, just stay calm. Like that's the best thing you can do. Don't freak out, because like, especially if you're in a place where your law enforcement is less than, what's the word? Less than competent. So, you know, blue state, big city, it is imperative that you stay chill if you deal with law enforcement. You got to chill. No, I don't have no thigh highs. I'm listen. What would Fudbusters think about this situation? I don't know. He'd probably say he hates cops, and that'd probably be about it. That's kind of what he does. So, and I like Fudbusters a lot. I think like I'm not an anarchist. I do have that one disagreement with a large part of the community where like I like the dudes in my town. Like, I don't care about any other cops anywhere else. The dudes in my town, like my sleepy little safe town where literally nothing happens, I like them. So don't speak without a lawyer. And yeah, I mean, like, more of a closet anarchist. I don't know what would be the word if it's like not anarchist, but like, you know, small government as possible. Like, I'm okay with like having a group set up to where like, if someone commits a murder, we have people that are trained to go figure that out. I'm okay with that kind of thing, right? I don't know. Minarchism, minarchism. I guess that does make more sense. I personally, if you want to get real into it, we can get real into it if you want. We can do that. We can do this. We're just sitting here chilling. I personally think that full-blown anarchy, like, is like one of the fastest ways to full-on authoritarianism. Really, like you're gonna go from one extreme to the other, like at the flip of a switch. Now, and I'll explain why. I'll explain why. So, just claim femboy talk. I'm not a femboy. Isn't that what happened in Chaz? Yes, exactly. That's what happened in Chaz. So, think about it this way. This is kind of what happened in that Chaz chop, whatever the hell it was. So, you got all your people that were totally going to be anarchists, bro. No government. No one's in charge. We're going to share our watermelons. And then there's that one guy who says, I want all the watermelons. And everyone else is of that theory. Well, if I just leave him alone, he'll leave me alone. And the guy's like, no, I want all the watermelons. So he's going around. He's forcing people to work for him or recruiting people. Anarchy is force becomes law. Exactly. Right. The guy that has either the charisma or the strength or the force to make people follow him is going to become like the might equals right guy. And before everyone else can finally decide, okay, I'm done just being left alone, we got to do something about this guy. He already has he's already won. He has too many people on his side. What if you end up with a benevolent dictator? The only benevolent dictator that would exist in this world is me. I am the only benevolent dictator that would ever exist. Ever. No one else in this world would be a benevolent dictator. I am the only person. I kind of want to do this. I can't do impersonations, but it seems like something Trump would say. I'm the only person in this world who would be a benevolent dictator. I knew it. You knew it. We all knew it. I would be the benevolent. No one else would. I'm the only person in the world that could do it. Didn't some random rapper with a bunch of AKs just take over? Yes, basically. Power is boring. I mean, it depends on what kind of power. Like, if I had the power to like get instant chicken wings whenever I wanted them, or like get a new video game, instantly download whenever I want it. That's good power. Far Cry Chaz. This is a very American conversation. Yeah. Fuck politics, return to monkey. Return to monkey. I mean, that, yeah. So don't you kind of wish you could? But I mean, it like, especially like with how populous the world is now, like trying to go just full blown anarchy would be nothing but warlords and slaves and all kinds of stuff. That's why I'm not like an anarchist. Minarchist, that sounds pretty good, right? As God intended, all conversation should be American. Yes, exactly. You and your shoestrings just want to be left alone. I understood that reference. You think most of the people that want true anarchy haven't experienced it? In light, yeah, that's true. Slave to femboy JMeZZ. I am not a femboy. Just because I am a beautiful man does not mean I'm a femboy. There's a difference. There's a difference. I am still mad. Just because I'm beautiful doesn't mean I'm not masculine. Minarchy, just a little bit of cancer. Government will always grow. Minarchism becomes authoritarian. That is true, and that is why it has to be there has to be a constant, I don't know, pruning, purge. I don't know what the word would be, but like humans are always marching towards authoritarianism because humans are stupid. We're herd animals, and herd animals get dumber the more people are in the pack or herd, right? That's how it works. So you have to figure out the way that's going to cause. JMeZZ about to say water the tree in front of the. No, that's not what I. That's not what I mean. I don't mean water the tree. Well, I mean kind of, but not really. A little bit of revolution is healthy every now and then. Yeah. Well, no, it's just like, ideally, you would have a minimalistic system that every once in a while you can non-violently trim off the fat, right? That would be the best way to do it. And obviously that's not going to be like something that's easy to achieve, but that would be the best way to do it because that would slow down the constant march to authority, right? And that's why, like, it's you got to be nuanced about it. Because, like I said, if you were full-blown anarchy, you are going to be authoritarian faster than actually being authoritarian. Like, seriously, because like if you just full on say I'm in charge, I'm in control, you have to listen to me now. People are going to resist that. But if everyone's just around like, oh yeah, bro, we're going to share all the watermelons, like that only works with like 5 people. Like once you get outside of an extended family, like that kind of anarchy, like it doesn't work. You're immediately going to get a warlord. So the greatest weakness of the U.S. Constitution was the lack of criminal penalties for politicians and agents who violate it. That's a good point. That's a good point. Feds are currently making a U-turn. I don't know. This was a few hours ago. They probably made it back to their little office by now. ATF currently on the way back. No. Multiple small governments that share a defense forces confederalism. Yeah, something like that. Why is the example watermelons? I don't know. I like watermelons. I had watermelon yesterday. Or the day before. I don't know. I had watermelon recently. It's on my brain. It's good. I like watermelon. Yeah, watermelon is good. I kind of want some now. But yeah, no, like, so I don't know. That's my thoughts on the whole anarchy thing. Technically, watermelons are berries. Aren't all melons technically berries? You had watermelons for breakfast? No, for breakfast today, one of my coworkers brought me a bacon croissant, and it was really good. I do like watermelon though. I like watermelon a lot. What don't there will be no cantaloupe slander in this chat. There will be no cantaloupe slander in this chat. We are ADHD. My parents like to grow cantaloupe, and they grow some good cantaloupe. The The trick is you got to water it a lot until it's ready to start getting ripe, and then you stop watering it at all. That makes it really sweet. No, no, cantaloupe is good. I will fight all of you over cantaloupe right now. No, you got to have a cantaloupe that's really sweet. You got to have one that's grown well. Begun the melon wars have. I know, right? It's just like the milk crate things all over again. If any of y'all remember that from when I was streaming on Twitch. Fight me, I train MMA. Well, I train Glock. I train AR-15. You want to fight now? Can we just ban Chevy? He said honeydew was good. Can antelope? Didn't expect gardening tips. Well, I mean, the story's over. We're full blown ADHD mode right now until we decide to just get out of here. You know, pistol whipping contest. Yes, thank you, Doga Kotowaru. Did I say that right? Cantaloupe is good. You train Dodge Ram 1500. What car did the ATF agents drive? I didn't even pay attention, to be honest. I should have paid attention to that. But like my car was in the garage. Like I go in through the garage. I don't know. I wasn't looking outside. I don't know. It was a crazy day. All berries and Dodge Rams aside, you're glad things turned out okay. Thank you, Willow. I'm glad too. I'm okay. The guns are okay. All of my pretty ladies are still at home where they belong. They didn't even ask to see them. So, how mad were the local PD? Were they just surprised? I don't necessarily know if mad, but they were definitely like shocked. Like, that's just not something that happens here, right? Right, and I mean, I've had people, and I mean, technically this is in another town, but like, it's really close by. I work in the next town over, and like one of the guys there that's at work sometimes, or like I've talked to before, he's like, yeah, no, like I don't want to deal with ATF agents. Like, if they come here for something dumb, like I'll make them leave. I was like, okay, yeah, that's great. All doggos okay? Well, I don't have a dog, which probably is probably the reason why things went so smoothly. I don't have a dog. As far as I know, though, all the dogs on my street are still okay, thankfully. So, I mean, like, even if like the ATF like was busy in my state, it's not gonna be where I live. So, local PD, when the ATF arrives, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Yeah, remember that one video? It's like this ATF agent was harassing like this old lady, and she called the local PD, and they just straight up arrested him. What do you think of Kentucky Ballistic wasting watermelon? I mean, really, like, you can still eat the watermelon after it's been shot. Hello, Kitsu. You're late. Did they show up? You missed the whole story. You missed the story. Yeah, no one got hurt. Long story short, feds dropped by. We'll just summarize the whole thing. Feds dropped by, said some commie in California filed a report against my YouTube channel, and they told me about the report, and it was just like they seemed like they did not want to be here, which is fine because I didn't want them to be here either. So they just kind of walked in, talked to me for a minute, and left. Didn't even ask to see my guns. They know that I print guns because that's what my content is. Didn't even ask to see anything. So like they're just in and out. I was like the last thing on the checklist. They're just like, I guess we gotta go talk to the guy, kind of deal. And then I was kind of worried if my personal information had been doxed. So I went to my local PD because I live in the safest neighborhood of the safest town of my state, and it is a deep red state where like over half the population is always carrying guns. So my local PD is pretty based. And I talked to them for a minute. They're like, nah, bro, you're probably fine. Like they probably got it from They probably got it from YouTube, you know. Nobody likes eggplants. That's true. I don't like eggplant. Eggplant's gross. So yeah, everything's all good. My local PD told me if anyone ever like does get my information and tries to dox me or swat me, like let them know and they will like file felony charges. So that's refreshing. I mean, reassuring, I guess. Why there are a lot of things in this world that are purple other than eggplants. Eggplants just happen to be purple. Purple is the color of royalty. And that is why I am purple, because I am the only one. I'm the only one in this world fit to be royalty. And say, yeah, no, literally, some guy or whatever it's probably an it in California, a they them in California, saw my channel, was so mad that they went and they I think like they told me like, yeah, and for a report like this you probably had to file it in person. So they were so mad about my simple existence on the complete other side of the country. Complete other side of the country. Purple is the color of Unit 1. That is true. It's also the color of Unit 1. So yeah, they were so mad about my simple existence on the complete opposite side of the country. They went, filed an anonymous report with their ATF agent in person. Then they went to YouTube, got my info, sent it to my local ATF. I mean, I say local, like there's only one office in my entire state, but yeah. But yeah, so that was it. It was like, I mean, all I can do about it now is laugh. It's just so dumb. It was just so dumb. But yeah. But we're all good. Everybody's home safe. I should eventually update this gun wall behind me to show everything I've got now. I need to put my Pippa gun up there. Everybody's home safe. ATF agents went home and subscribed to JMeZZ. I did get a few new subscribers recently, so I mean, you know, the Pippa AR, yeah. KB is good, JMeZZ is good, we're chilling. Yeah, if any of you were wondering, haven't seen yet, who knows KB, who is always simping in my chat, you know, we love KB. He kind of dropped off the face of the earth today, but he's fine. He's just like, he just decided to delete his Twitter and stuff, so. Need that Peeber gun? It's you, you're the Fed. Get the Fed, boys. Get them out of here. Get the Fed out of here. So yeah, he's all good. So all things considered, the day turned out okay. We're good. We're chilling. I'm gonna print another gun. I'm thinking I've got everything I need. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that EZ22 over the weekend, like a fully DIY semi-automatic pistol was so cool. I mean, even if it's just in 22, it's super cool. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. KB Thirst supposed to be the highlight of your time on Discord. I know, right? It's great. Another day goes by and we still balling. No glowies here. I hope not. We don't like glowies here. Did I get the filament? Yes, I did get the filament you bought me. I don't know if it's going to be strong enough for any like pressure bearing parts or anything. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test it. It's like this color change filament, but it looks cool, and I will probably print something cool with it. So, has anyone printed an effing foul? No. I mean, like, I'm not great at designing stuff. Like, the most I can do is take an existing design and slap an anime girl on it, right? Yes, there is the set me. Cassie, no. Absolute bad Cassie. No. Yes, there is a printed set me, which I would like to do one. I don't have a press to press the barrel. I'd have to get someone to do that for me. But I should be able to do just about everything else for a set me if I wanted to. 3D print a P90. There is, like, they are working on a printed P90. I don't know if it's ever going to come out, and it's Aussie, so like I would have to remove all the gaudy logos from it because it would drive me crazy. But yeah, someone is actually selling kits for the printed P90 now that I saw, but it's like $300. So, you know, y'all can always Y'all can always send me some money for another project if you want to. I mean, you know, it's always an option. It's always an option. If you want me to print more guns, I need money to do it. They are cheaper than buying one, but I still need money. You did find a headspace set me kit? Yeah, but those are like, getting a headspace set me kit goes from like $140 to like $500. Like, that's a big jump. When I could just be like, I could just find someone to do it for me, maybe for like $30. I don't know. You're gonna draw me as an eggplant? I don't know. P90s are expensive. They are expensive. Isn't a P90 like a UMP and the frames are mostly polymer? Yes. Yes, P90 is already mostly polymer, and the printed P90 that we're talking about, actually, you can make the homemade bolts out of like laminating your own steel. Like steel. You cut like the square, you cut out squares and like bolt them together to make your own bolt. It's pretty easy. 5.7 in general is overpriced and annoying. That is true. What they need to do is make a version of the P90 chambered in 22 TCM, because it is like 5.7 but better and cheaper. That's what they need to do. 5.7 is overpriced, but you like it. I mean, I'm also currently like I'm building something that's in 300 blackout, so shooting that is gonna just like drain my wallet already. Need a P90 for Stargate cosplay? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That would be cool. That, I mean, if you just need one for a cosplay, I mean, I guess you probably buy like a airsoft one and paint it. Maybe, I don't know. 357 SIG is better. Bottom gun. What do you mean bottom gun? P90 chambered in 7.62 by 25. Is that a thing? That would be cool. You want a UMP 45? Isn't Broken Bullets making a UMP that takes a Evo bolt, Scorpion Evo bolt? I think that's a thing. You've seen AAC 5.7 for 50 cents a round. Okay, that's, I mean, comparatively, that's not bad. That's not bad. Stargate watch party. I've never watched Stargate. We could do that for a watch party sometime. Which, by the way, once again, if you're not in the Discord and you want to join watch parties or just like annoy me or stuff, it's in the pinned chat. Broken Bullets does a ton of really cool stuff. Yeah, he does. That's true. That is very true. Yes, I have seen the FN57 copy pasta where it's like it would have been cheaper to hand over your wallet. Yeah, I have seen that one. Join the basement or else. Yes, exactly. All of my friends are there. We have a good time. We have a good time. You're in it, but you're shy for some reason. Don't be shy. It's just a bunch of goobers in there. We have fun. No, not that one. The other one. Oh, I don't know what other one you're talking about then. So I don't know. But yeah, no, I need to do it sometime. I either need to borrow Stargate American Isekai. Yeah, lurkers are welcome. That is true. You're welcome to be a lurker, even if you're shy. It's fine. You'll send it to me on Discord or something. Okay. If it's funny, maybe I'll read it. What was I gonna say? Y'all keep distracting. Oh, right. I was talking about. I need to. I don't know. Borrow. Is it legal? I don't. Is it legal to borrow 80% jig from somebody? Like, is that legal? Like, I'm not completely sure. Season 1 Stargate's kind of meh, but it gets better. Wait, what do you mean no? Is it not legal to borrow? Well, I'm getting conflicting answers here. Can I borrow a jig or not? I mean, there's a printed jig too, actually. I could probably print it too. I've got a lot of extra filament right now. Sharing tools counts as the other person manufacturing the gun. But but it's just a jig. It's not a. You can have the jig, you can have the frame. You just can't buy them together. Well, I'm talking about borrowing. Like I have one 80% lower that I got really cheap, and it's probably the only one I'm ever gonna do because I mean 3D printing is just easier. But I want to have that experience. So I don't want to spend like $40 on a jig and then never use it again. I don't know. I could also like there's a printable one. Like I could probably do that. Like just use some. I've got several like low rolls of filament I could just use to print it. Honestly, wouldn't it be the same as borrowing a tool? I have no idea. But yeah, I mean the printed jig probably the safest bet anyway. And my printer's calibrated really well, so it wouldn't be a problem. But so I'm gonna use that printed lower, and I've got my 300 blackout upper almost completely assembled now. If I do things right, this is gonna be cool. I might do a video about it. If I do things right, I will have built a 300 blackout PDW type thing. You know, that'll fit in a backpack as 8-inch barrel for under $300, like $280 or so. Which I guess for right now, it won't have a brace or anything on it because shenanigans. Unless I just wait until they finish this brace crap so I can put it back on there. I don't know. First rule of making sense of U.S. firearm regulations: don't try. That is true. That is true. It is intentionally confusing because they want to entrap you, which is why we hate it so much. And make a P90 22 converter kit? What? How would that even work? Like, a 22 is not going to, like, stack right in the magazine. No, what? First rule of gun laws is lower your voice. Oh, okay. I'm checking. Okay, I'm going to check Discord. Hold on. I'm going to check Discord. Let me pull it up. I'm going to pull it up on my phone, I guess. Oh, my gosh. What? Oh, is this supposed to be like, okay, hold on. Is this supposed to be like in a Russian accent or something? Because I think I could do a Russian accent. Or because, it says Belgian. What do Belgians sound like? I don't know. Okay. Chev, no fast typing good. Okay, I'm just gonna, this reads like it's Russian. Okay. Usually measure, okay. Main point of selling Belgian 5.7 pistol is extreme price of weapon and cartridge. Belgian 5.7 weapon is of man who wears expensive Italian fascist suit, of hand sewing, drive huge expensive Nazi Mercedes of AMG shop, sell on massive yacht to Greek islands. I think you get picture. Belgian 5.7 is weapon that says no such thing as a concern of money. For a man without expensive suit, big black Mercedes, and massive yacht, Belgian 5.7 is for pretending of be rich like black gangster of American City with gold chains of low quality and jewels of colored glass. When you explain use of 5.7 pistol is only for shoot man with bullet vest with cartridge illegal to civilian, the man has nuclear rage. Whole identity of this man is spent in pretend pistol, shows he is rich. Is very amused. For rest of world there is 9mm of Luger, which is same wood for cost less. How is that? Like a German trying to speak French. I'm not good at impressions. I just know, like for a Russian accent, you just kind of you talk at the front of your mouth, and you use proper grammar. I don't know. That was a bad accent. I know it was. I'm not good at such things. I did that terrible accent for you. It was for you. And Cassie is also spamming me on Discord, sending slurs to my DMs. All right. Also, Veery's not even watching the stream, and she's tagging me on Discord. It'd be like that. I don't know. Anyway, I tried. Yeah, I did try. No, I'm not good at impressions. It's fine. Did I check art? That was like Unga Bunga accent. Listen. I don't know what you expect from me. You should not expect much. It was someone's tagging me. That's a 22 P90. Okay, art. Oh yeah, Banjo Bob drew me as an eggplant. All right, that was pretty fast. Wow. Okay. Be advised, if you join the Discord, you will waterboard them. Well, it's just how he says hello. Oh man. Well, that's what happened to me today. I guess this kind of turned it. How's the word pronounced? It's the Japanese word. Zatsudan. Is that the word? That's kind of what this has turned into. Which I'm surprised that you're all still here. I'm surprised. I'm not great at just sitting here and talking. I'm too ADHD, but I mean I guess y'all like that, so it's fine. Oh, you want to be waterboarded? Well, I mean, we'll just set up a line for that. Zatsudan. Yeah, I'm guessing that's right. Whatever. Watermelon boarding. Oh yeah. I like watermelon. I kind of want to go buy a dang watermelon now. Jeez, why? There's freaking Veery. She's like spamming my DMs while I'm. She doesn't even have the decency to show up to my stream. Oh, she's saying, oh right, okay. It's fine. Just get a whole fruit thrown at your face. Yeah, it'd be like that. It'll be fine. You're already dead. You're waiting on the revive. You waterboarded your roommate because he didn't think it would work. What? Is Vera okay? Yeah, no, like, okay. Vera wants me to play a game with her at 9 on her channel, so that's why. That's why. I mean, as long as I get there like 10 minutes before the stream starts, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, she's not in trouble. She's spamming me because she's anxious. Am I gonna? Yeah, I mean, probably. Like, I mean, I honestly, I didn't think I would be doing this for so long. Like, so, what game? I have no idea. Watermelon's not in season yet. That's true. That's true. I mean, if you go to like the right place, sometimes you can find out of season watermelons. It just depends. I also live in a hot place, so you know, like, stuff happens. You know. I try to play games with people. I am one person. I have a full-time job. I try to stream as a hobby. I can't always play video games with everybody. I'm sorry. There's only so much me that can go around. But you know, I try to. You know, if I could do this as a job, man, like I would be so happy. Clone myself. I'm sure some of y'all would be into that. Clone myself. You called Very a bad dog. Oh no, she's gonna cry. She's gonna cry. No. Can I play TF2 with you right now? I don't have TF2. That's why your stream schedule is inconsistent. Well, that's why I try to keep mine consistent, because I know I'm an idiot and can't be trusted. So playing games as an adult is hard to find. It's hard to find time for some days. I know, like I often don't have time to play games off stream, which sucks. So now the question is, if you bang a clone of yourself, is it gay or masturbation? It is a crime against nature, is what it is. Crime against nature. Commission Very to draw JMeZZ playing games with you. Oh man. Okay. Well, I suppose unless y'all have anything else you want to hear about. I mean, I think I've talked about everything. JMeZZ, I just don't think it's normal. It's not. Cloning itself is already a crime against nature. Why would you even do things with a clone of yourself? That's gross. That's gross. Stop playing copyrighted music, stupid. Go back to the playlist. How many cops were present in the department? Like 2. Like 2, yeah. Tell you about the redacted. I guess I'll have to do that on Discord, where it's all redacted. Good night. Balking a clone is both things. That is true. Trad Catholic? No, I'm not Catholic. I'm not Catholic. I will. Do not accuse me of being Catholic. Okay. Gregorian chant stream. God, y'all don't want me to sing. You really don't want me to sing. Like, I've mentioned this before. Like, when I was in college, I took some voice lessons, and like this guy, like the professor or whatever, like the music director, he was like top guy in the whole state. And he basically told me, he was like, you're not great now, but if you have the right training, you could be a good singer. Basically is what he told me. And I just never got the training. So I'm still not a good singer. Would you feel what you do to your clone? I don't know. Why are you so obsessed with clones today? Are we playing Ready or Not or Fast tonight? I don't know. It's not on my channel. It's not on my channel. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm about done. Let me go because I will be going on Viri's channel probably. So let me do the thing where Viri channel, where channel, where I just want to share her channel so y'all know where to go. Because I can't raid people until I have freaking 1,000 subscribers. So y'all need to bring more people. You literally have one time a week that you can play a game and stream adulting. Yeah, and like Kitsu, you have a infant, right? Like that's got to make things tough as well. I still do not have any gremlins of my own, so one nice thing about being poor is you have a lot of free time. Okay, yeah. So let me do this because I cannot raid people. Go to this channel into chat, and at about, is Kitsu another streamer? Yes, she streams on she's on Twitch. I know she's got a YouTube. I think it's just mostly on Twitch, but yeah. So y'all can follow her too. She's cool. She's another Fox girl. You know how much I like the Fox ears. Clicking that link could be a virus. Anyway, that is Viri's channel. After the stream is over, go there at like 9 o'clock or so. I'm gonna be on her channel. We'll stream a video game. So you'd rather die than go Twitch. No, it's fine, Kitsu. Like I don't have like a huge audience anyway. It's not a huge deal. All right. We're good. Okay, I will choose a game after I get off of here. Okay, that's it. I'm done. You heard the story. I'm out of things to talk about. My face is glitching. It's fine. Good night, everybody. Go to Viri's channel. I better see you there, because you'll be able to see me be bad at video games. So, bye-bye. Come back Monday probably when I'll stream next. Goodbye. Bye. Go to Viri.